Hey guys, so I just want to discuss my weight loss real quick because I've had a few people actually ask me about it, and I just wanted to kind of cover base because they asked me what I was taking. I actually don't take anything, and I'm actually going to give you guys a secret, because if you're not willing to try keto right off the bat, I will tell you that I didn't do keto like everybody else did. I started off by giving up sugar in my coffee, and then that progressed to giving up my sweet tea, which I was highly addicted to. That started in January, and whenever that started in January, I also gave up carbs. So I did kind of a gradual takedown, because I was taking in, on average, I'm not going to redo this video, so y'all just going to have to bear with my dogs, because they are part of my family, and they're excited tonight because it's going to storm or something, because they're acting bad, and they only do that when there's rain coming. But anyways, and I'm not going to keep recording over and over and over again. But hey, what did I say? Come here, Leo. Come over here and sit next to Mama since you want to be back. Come here. Come over here and sit next to Mama. Not behind Mama. Next to Mama. Sit down. But anyway, sorry. The biggest secret that I think most people know, and I'm just going to put it out there because I will never endorse anything that I did not contribute to my weight loss. No pill, nothing helped me with my weight loss. Giving up sugar, that was the main thing that has helped me with my weight loss. And to be quite frank, the first like 40 pounds came off without any physical activity, being on keto. And like, I still ate carbs. Like, I still had my cheat days. I did the kind of 5-2 method. So like 5 days I would stay strict on my diet, which would normally be whenever I'm at work, because that's the easiest to stick to a diet. And then my 2 cheat days was when I was at home, and I'd have whatever the hell I wanted to. So just know that going into it, like, you can buy whatever you want to, but if you want long-standing results, just give up sugar. Like, start off there. I switched off my coffee first, and then gave up my sweet tea. And to be honest, I don't even miss it. And like, when I do have sweets, it's incredibly sweet, and it kind of makes me not feel good. So I don't want it very often. But I will say, this weekend, I'm going to be tearing up some food. I already let my boss know I'd probably be late, because I already expect my gastroparesis is probably going to kick me in my ass, like, wholeheartedly. But yeah, I know that a lot of people have noticed it lately, especially some of my family members and stuff, because they've been around and they know that I lost the first 100, about 150 off and on for, well, the first 100 came off pretty easily for me after I had the lap band surgery. And then those that do know that a year later I had to have it taken out, and then I developed gastroparesis as a result of it. So I still stayed off of that 100 pounds though, and like, I kind of teeter-tottered between 200 and 300. Not 200, but 250 and 300. So I never got under 250. That was like kind of a big moment, and then getting under 200 was like a huge moment. So, and I'm incredibly tired, so you guys are gonna have to excuse me, but that teeter-tottering between 250 and 300 was really where I was at in November. Like, I was climbing back up to 270, 272, and then I got to 280, and then I was like, damn, like, here we go again. I'm going to creep back up to 300, and then I'm going to be back at the 400. And I was going through some shit, and, you know, yeah, I know that through my music and stuff, it's like, yeah, you think I'm going through it now, but I'm actually not. I'm at a stage of clarity. Like, I'm going to actually release some stuff about moms and the struggles and kids and their tantrums and some kind of funny shit, but you get out what you already had, and that's some shit I already had that I just tweaked and I just rewrote in my head. Like, I would go through my notebooks and kind of pick out this, that, and the other, and then, I don't know, on my lunch break I throw it together and then deliver it to y'all. But You know, the biggest success for me hasn't even been my weight loss. It's just been my clarity by being active and not having sugar in my life. And I can tell a huge difference now, and you wouldn't think so. But when I do have sugar, I feel incredibly, like, shitty. Like, not only does my stomach hurt because of my gastroparesis, but, like, overall, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing anything, and then I oversleep, and then it's like a vicious cycle. And that's kind of like why I was always so fat, because I had a shit ton of sugar. I drank nothing but coffee, tea, and yeah, I did drink water, but like, I still took in about 2 cups of damn sugar a day. How are you gonna lose any weight when you're still taking in that much? So even when I was hitting the gym super damn hard, that's why I never got under 250, because I was still taking in so much sugar. So it doesn't balance out. And a lot of people don't take in those calories either that they're taking in just from their sugar alone. You know, even when you cut it down some, but like, my grandma was from Georgia. It's a lot of tea. Like, we like our tea sweet. So it's just one of those things, but I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Don't buy into the hype. Like, you got to buy this keto pill and you got to do this or you got to do that. If you really want to know the secret and the success to weight loss, I will give it to you for free. Fucking cut out your sugar. That's some free fucking advice. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and as bad as I need money, and yeah, like, an endorsement would be cool on that kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because that's like bullshit. Sell you guys something that don't work and probably gonna kill you in the end. Like, that's some dumb shit. I don't care about you guys too much. I'd rather stay poor and pretty. Like, damn. And people sell themselves out so short. Like, you lost all this weight and then you got recognized, and then like you trying to tell people that you lost it on this, that, and the other. Like, no, you just made some major lifestyle changes, because that's exactly what it is. Like, I don't even consider it a diet anymore. There's just certain things that I don't eat, and there are certain things that like I crave now. Like, whenever I do have like a big cheat day, man, I look forward to sweet potatoes and agave, like, or even stevia shit. That's good too. And then I put a little butter on it, a little cinnamon. That shit's really good. So you're like, your whole diet, your whole outlook changes on it. But even like outside of that, like, that's a long-term keto. But even outside of that, like, if you just cut out the sugar, because really that's all it is. I still have grains. Like, everybody tell you, like, I chowed down today on a Wawa sub, and you'd be catching me with those once a week. So that's how that rolls. And I love me some Wawa subs. I do get the wheat and I get ham. I do get extra mayo though, and a little extra mayo to go. And I do what I want, and it does work. Just cut out the sugar. Start out there. Like, that is the secret to it. I drink Crystal Light and water. And let me tell you something, I don't even buy Crystal Light. Let me not even lie there. I buy Great Value. It's $1.98 as opposed to $2.48, and every penny counts. So, but I get those goods at Walmart, and always go to the neighborhood markets. Those are typically cheaper, unless you're like living in between the rich neighborhood and the poor neighborhood. But like, I'm covered there, and it's all poor around here. But like, it's cool though. I like it here. But that's the secret. That's the huge success with everybody. You know, they make a huge lifestyle change, and I can guarantee you, anybody that's been long-term successful and consistently successful, it's because they've cut out the sugar in their diet. My mom has done the same exact thing. She still has grains because she is diabetic, so she has to be careful with diabetic ketosis. So you have to be, you know, monitor that. And like, if you do decide to keto, you have to monitor your body. And when you start to get tired, you need to have those cheat days, or you're not going to be successful in your diet. If you completely deplete your body of all the bad stuff, and eventually it's going to forget what the bad stuff is, and then you're going to plateau. I learned that the hard way. And like, that's why I went to the 5-2 method. That's what I learned about it. There's a lot of stuff on the keto diet that you can find on the ketodiet.com I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. That's pretty much where I got most of my information from, too. It was always in the search bar, and it was quickest and the most accurate. And then they talk about the fasting. And to this day, I do that. And I'll tell you what, it works with me because of the fact that I have gastroparesis. So, like, keep that in mind. Like, when I first wake up in the morning, I'm not hungry. Like, my stomach's, like, not feeling all that breakfast stuff. And that's a huge change because, like, my dietitian, whenever, like, I had gastroparesis and I was getting all that stuff figured out, they were telling me to make sure I had a lot of grains and all this other stuff and blah, blah, blah. So I ate a shit ton of oatmeal. I actually love oatmeal. Man, we eat that shit all the time. Like, put some damn heavy whipping cream in it, some butter, and some sugar. I still have it from time to time, so I'm not even gonna lie. I just don't put sugar in it. I put stevia. And that's no lie. And again, great value. It's not even, the other stuff. Pretty sure they all come out of the same plant, though, because, like, Walmart be owning a lot of shit. But anyways, yeah. And, like, I love me some Walmart. Big Mama in there all the time. But that is the secret. And, like, I have a lot of sweets, y'all. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I make those tropical trippies, and I've shared that recipe. Like, I don't hide no secrets. Those tropical trippies, they are sugar-free. They are sweet. You can make them sweeter, and they're made with creamer. Like, most of my shit is made with creamer. My ice cream, hazelnut, 2 tablespoons, 4 ounces of heavy whipping cream. I shake it up with my bottle blender from GNC from 10 years ago, and I love that cup. Way to go, GNC, because that's the only thing I still have from y'all, because it was a long time ago. But I do love that cup, and it still holds up to this day. It's the only cup that I have that seals, so it's the only cup I shake it up in. I shake it up in that, then I pour it into a plastic container, and then I set it in the freezer, and I have to wait for that shit to set, and it's like the longest, like, I only wait about 30 minutes. That's about the only time I can wait. But I only have a few bites of it, because you'll learn real quick that, like, when you have too much heavy whipping cream, and I don't dilute mine down. If you do decide to dilute yours down, and just dilute it down with some almond milk, which also works. But sometimes I need the extra fats because my stomach, and sometimes I don't take in enough fat because the things that I eat's all pretty much protein. And then, unless it's the days that I have my wheat. But, like, I still eat my cakes and shit, too. AJ can say you wish she lived here, that, like, I grab down with her. We would eat out all night. Like, I grab all the time. And, like, whenever I am at home, I do eat. Pretty much from the time I get home until I go to bed. Stop it. Shiloh, do you want to go inside? Shiloh, we are not having that. Leo, no. Marley, you do not need to come running up here acting like you big boss. Mama's got this. Thank you, though. I appreciate your big brother assistance. But Mama's right here. He's a pain in my butt. I'm talking about Leo. Marley just come running up here like, I got this, Mom. But no, he don't. Mama's got this, because he comes running up and then they just go head to head. But they all just playing. They ain't being serious. Shiloh, and anybody can attest, because I used to take videos of her. She sounds like she's being like Cujo and killing somebody, but that's just her voice. Don't mind her. She's just so cute as a button with it, though. I love her so much. That's my grandbaby. That's actually my child's dog. She's hanging out with Gigi. I'm a Gigi. That's slang for grandma. Glorious grandma. What are you doing? Stop it. Marley. But anyways, that's the big, huge secret to the diet. It's really nice out here whenever I like sitting out back. I sat there for I don't even know how long, like 2 hours after going and spending an hour at the damn grocery store after working 9 hours. This child's wedding's this weekend, and I'm just like, holy shit, my child's getting married this weekend. Like, what the hell? I may have drank a whole bottle of wine while I was doing it, but that's neither here nor there. I can do what I want because I am who I am. Like, I cannot believe she's getting married, but we having the cutest damn wedding, and I appreciate Jamie's help with that, and I appreciate everybody that has just been so thoughtful and helpful. Debbie and her dad and her stepmom and her stepother mom. That's no longer her stepmama, but still stepmama. They're both part of her life, you know. But there's that train. Reminds me of Lumberton. Y'all stop. But anyways, y'all, listen, that's the big secret to success. That is the miracle in it. And you don't even have to work out in it. Just give up your sugar for the first few days, and you're going to have the worst migraine. You better go ahead and grab you some ibuprofen. Just have it ready. And drink you plenty of water, and make sure you incorporate plenty of salt in your diet, because you will need it if you go on keto. These are things you need to know. You do not, I'm going to point this out. I have yet to ever buy those pea sticks. I don't want to have to do that. I did that. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to play with my pee. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry all keto lovers. A lot of people believe in it. If you need those restrictions, definitely do it. I did not do it. It just did not work for me. It does not mean that it won't work for you. Everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just say that just because I should. Like, take some responsibility for it. If you don't have responsibility over your diet, and you need to like monitor yourself like you on probation and parole, then you go ahead and roll that way. But Mama Rapper ain't rolling that way, so I don't have to. So, but that's the big secret to success. Like, some other things I have not done. I have not taken no keto magic pill. I have not, let's see, I have not had carbs. Like, I have eaten carbs over the months. Like, from time to time I do have them, but like, they make me feel sick now. Like, but just like, to me, like, for me, breads and pasta is like my addiction. Even sugars is my addiction. Chocolates. Like, I have a bag of Kissies in my fridge right now calling my name, and I'm over here like, nah, bitch, you stay over there. Because there's a bucket at work too. So like, y'all motherfuckers can just like, nah, I'm good. That's my level of commitment to my diet, because like, it's an addiction, y'all. Like, it seriously is. Like, and if you have that mindset, like, nah, like, this is just not, like, I'm going to put them at the bottom of the cupcakes, and like I said, I'm probably going to have them this weekend, but like, it's a mind control thing. Me sitting there and opening the wrapper, and then seeing the wrappers at work, I ain't having it. And even if it's just me telling myself that just to stay out the bag, I don't even care. That's how it's going to roll. Because it works. I do it all the time. I'm like, nah, girl, it's too close to home. So, like, if I put them in the cupcakes, it just magically makes a difference. And it really does. Because sometimes I fill my cupcakes with some crazy shit, and like, it's all bad for you, but it's so good. Like, I do eat my cupcakes. I do eat my cake. Like, I had some of Jennifer's cake. I had to gouge out the center. Somebody had to eat that. And then, like, I had to taste the icing before I piped it. So I piped a little bit on the leftover cake that I gouged out. And, you know, sat there and ate it before I piped it. I didn't want it, you know, to be bad. I was trying a new recipe, so I just wanted to make sure. Hey! Na na na! Na na na! Come here. Come here, Shanae. Shiloh. Savannah. Shanae. Come to mama. It's a big girl. It's a big girl. Is this a pretty girl? Hey, Shanae. Hey, Shanae. Hey, Shanae. Shanae. What she doing, Shay? She's my shenanay. She's my shenanay. This is a pretty girl. Anyways, sorry. I just love having her back. Except for these other two fools just drive me crazy. Like, whoever decided to get two boys together was just dumb. I don't even know. Because, like, they drive me crazy. And I would never give them up either. I mean, they really drive each other crazy, but, like, that noise, though. Hey! Come here! And really, they just playing tug of war, but don't they sound like they're killing each other? They all got a piece of the rope. Hey! It sounds like devils, don't it? And you would think it was the big dog. That's Shiloh, the little one. She's so badass. I love her so much. She's like a little walking, talking time bomb. But anyways, back to the secret diet. I have not used any keto pills, keto transition, nothing. I have not paid for no injection shots, blah, 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 blah. I have not paid to get skinny. I have not went to a doctor. I did not do any of that shit. I gave up sugar and pretty much carbs. That's how I live my life. That's the secret to success, y'all. Mama rapper. Y'all stop it. Love y'all. Well, really, just like every one of my family. And some of my friends. Alright, yeah, really, I love all y'all. Mwah. Night, y'all.